Hey everyone, it's Lorraine with BJK University. I'm one of the coaches here. And today we're going to talk about something really important. And it's about being different. Why? Because different sells. Now, how many times let's be honest, okay? How many times have you gone to Walmart and you've seen something just a little bizarre and you gotta look. And then sometimes you can't take your eyes off what's going on, or what it may be. Maybe there's somebody in a tutu walking down the aisle in a pink tutu with a blue wig or something. Maybe they have a performance or a show or something, but you don't know. And you're like, what is that? And what's going on there? And you just have to look. That's called being different. You don't notice anybody else around you, but you notice that one because it stood out. It's out of the norm, out of the normal pattern of everything going on with everybody shopping. That's the norm. They're going up and down aisles looking for things, and then oh, what is that? That's called pattern interruption. And that's what you want to do on Amazon. Create a pattern interruption. How many times have you gone and looked at aspirin? Okay. At just plain aspirin. I need some aspirin. I've been getting a lot of headaches. I have one right now. I don't have time to keep looking at all these boxes. I have a headache right now. And you're just looking, and there's just a sea of boxes, all different brand names. And there's organic and there's synthetic and whatever it is. And then there's name brand and then there's, generic. And they're just everywhere. And it's like the entire row is filled with aspirin. It's like, just pick one and go. Okay. And then you see this one bottle that is in the shape of an aspirin pill, and it has a great logo on it. Need relief fast. And it's like you spot it and you're like, yeah, I do. Boom. And you grab it and go. So creating a package design and being different, different sells. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you some of the coolest package designs that I've spotted on Amazon. I really like them, and a couple are not on Amazon for good reason. But they are sold elsewhere and they sell amazingly. So, all right. So this one is coffee beans. Now we see in the supermarkets, we see bags and bags of coffee, but we don't know what to get. Maybe you're giving it as a gift. Maybe, you have your regular coffee and you're obviously just going to go for your regular. But if you don't know what to do, you're going to look around and then all of a sudden you spot this little one in the shape of a old school coffee pot. And it looks like a teapot to me, but a coffee pot. Okay. I'm like, oh my gosh, that is so cute. It does look like dark roast. You know what? This would be so cool to have on my kitchen counter. I really like it. Click buy. This is the emotion. People buy on emotion. There are many times you go to Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and you see these call to urgency, but they have a good campaign too on top of it. It may not be the best product in the world, but advertising it and looking like this, that's an automatic click buy, and they'll get many purchases. This is one of my favorite. I love this, and it's called Good Day Hair Pasta. Look at the way they were so creative with this. Now, whether it's a good product or not, what it does tell the buyer is this seller takes their time to do something that is so creative that their product must be very good because they are going the extra mile to sell their product. This is what it's conveying to the buyer. This is brilliant marketing. I really like this a lot. Now, remember those juice boxes we see all the time? There's a ton of them, and they're all little square juice boxes. They all got this little straw attached, and they all look the same. Now, I have a soccer game coming up, and I'm going to look for juice boxes. I usually go for a certain one because it's the cheapest one. I don't know where it is because there's a sea of juice boxes. I got to filter through and find them. But I spot this one because it made a pattern interruption. It is priced about the same. And you know what? I think the kids will love it. Let's go ahead and buy that one because it stood out among everybody. And when you're on Amazon, you see all the juice boxes and then you spot this one, you're going to pay attention. You're going to click on it. You're going to open it and you're going to look at the pictures. Now, your very first picture should be your best one, but this stands out. This is one of my favorites. Let me tell you why. This is brilliant, brilliant, brilliant marketing. First of all, it has a display. Display is made of wood. The honeycombs are in the wooden tree. Now, I can see that they have 3 different types of honey, and the way they have designed it in the shape of the honeycomb allows this to be stackable. Between the wooden piece and the bottle, it is stackable. So I don't think I'm just going to buy one on my kitchen countertop. I think I'm going to buy more. Maybe I'll have them all in the light yellow, looking like that light honey, and people will come to my house and see this and is like, oh my gosh, that is so cool. Where did you get that? This is a pattern interruption, but it's also a big seller of their variations. They have a light honey, a darker honey, and an even darker one. And a lot of times it's the darker ones that are a little bit more potent. Okay. So this is not only different and a pattern interruption, it's designed to sell, but it's designed to sell more. Brilliant. This is definitely by far for this category. This is one of my top 3. Now, this is adorable. And I would buy this one because of the package design and put it on my countertop at Thanksgiving because people would see my walnuts sitting up there with the squirrel cheeks. The squirrel cheeks are filled with nuts on the sides. This is so freaking cute. I love it. We see up on Amazon, there's just bags of walnuts. But this one is creative and I would purchase it. It's probably the same price, if not just a little bit less, just to sell so they could get this out. This is so cute. Now, this one, all right, ladies and gentlemen, take a step back. Now, we all know that carbs kind of give us a flabby waist, but look down below. It says low carb buns, okay? And it's in the shape of a 6-pack of a dude's stomach. I'm like, it made me stop. It made me want to buy. I mean, come on, let's get real. It's a 6-pack, but it is so creative, so ingenious, low carb, set up as abs. I really, really appreciated the work and attention they took to do this package. It stands out. It made me stop. It made me want to buy. I really like this. Now, who doesn't remember what it is like when you get fresh, hot cookies out of the oven and you're like on your fingers, blowing them dry, because it's hot, 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 and you're trying to pick up that hot cookie. Well, this package design costs less than the fancy packages. Why? It's a brown box. It has 2 simple colors on it, a darker brown and a blue, and that is it. 90% of the box, 95% of the box is square. They only have a perforated tab on the top. That's different. And that has the little knobs for the stove. So when you open the box, you pull it out just like you're pulling it out of the oven. Now, staring at this is making me think of hot, fresh baked cookies. Click, buy. If I'm looking for cookies that day, chances are this is the one I'm going to pick because of the emotion that it brought to me. I saw this a couple years ago and I have never forgot it. And yes, I have bought them. And yes, they are good. Okay, so this is not on Amazon, but this is a talking piece. We know that cigarettes kill. We know that it creates cancer and things like this, but there are many, many people who do smoke cigarettes. Okay. And they don't care. Okay. This is my vice. This is what I'm doing. So if I can get a pack of cigarettes in the shape of a coffin, people are going to laugh. This is so creative. Not selling the product itself, but what I'm trying to show you is this is so creative that the package itself will sell the product, not the product itself. That's the brilliance of this package design. It sells the product. I mean, I thought about just buying this. I don't smoke, but I thought about buying it just to have it on the shelf to show people. He's like, what is that? What is that? Open it up. It's like, oh, ha, ha, ha. That's so funny. I've showed this to a couple of people. It's like, oh my gosh, that's brilliant. I said, right? This is very brilliant. Okay, this is adorable. This is the box. It's just the box tied with string, and it's made to look like the bathing suit top. And they sell a bathing suit inside. And get this, check their name out, Butt Cheeks. Okay, so I'm already wrapped up in the product. Wrapped up, package design, get it? RR. Okay, so I really, really like this one. This is adorable. Now here's another one, and I'm starting to sense a theme here. Peaches. People say that a certain part of the peach looks like a butt. So these are called Chinese peaches. And because it looks like a little butt, they put a little underwear on it. And this sells. Oh my gosh, it sells. I was like, you look at the little lacy ones and, all the different colors. It's adorable. This is so creative. Just putting on tiny little underwear on a peach that looks like a butt is selling like gangbusters. So it's the creativity behind it. And when you see a bunch of peaches online and everybody's just got plain peaches, and then you see this one, it's going to make you stop and pause. It'll make you take a look. It'll make you open the page. It will make you purchase. And sometimes these are, more expensive than the other ones. We forgot that we just wanted peaches. Now we want this one because of this. Smart marketing. All right. Anybody know what this is? Think for a second. What is it? It's brilliant. It is scented toilet paper. And it's wrapped to look like the fruit. It's fruity paper, fruity toilet paper. I mean, I would like it if maybe it was like lavender or something or cashmere, but fruit toilet paper, interesting concept, but it sells. The package itself sells the product. Whoever thought about having in their bathroom strawberry toilet paper, orange toilet paper, watermelon, kiwi? It does scent up your bathroom. Just make sure to read it carefully and make sure it's all an organic scenting because you're in a sensitive area. But this is adorable. The package design is so adorable. Now, this one is really interesting. Blood of grapes is a wine. Okay. And there's a certain part of the grape. I mean, it just pushes out, really a really good taste over the fermentation. So now this is in the shape of a heart, and the heart pumps blood of grapes. And you can see up top where it says Rh positive. And that's a blood type. So that is really funny, really creative, and I really like it. So you do see that you have the valves all around, but then the valve on the top is the one that pours. How creative is this? This is really cute. I may buy this just to have it on the shelf up here. Every year we go out at Christmas time and we look for the most creative liquor bottle. None of them are open, but some of them are ingenious. And this just may be the next one. So be different because different sells. Show that differentiation. Be different. Stand out. Create pattern interruption. Make people want to click. And when they click, 9 times out of 10, they buy. All right. Happy selling. Aloha.